It amazes me how much exercise and extra fries sound exactly alike.
They're so different, too.
And that's the thought I had in the drive-thru line on Saturday night.
That's good.
I wonder what thoughts my co-hosts were having. We're going to find out during a brand new edition of What's on Your Mind. We're going to start things off, as always, with Brooke.
Yeah.
Brooke, what's on your mind?
Well, I took my daughter to her first ever concert.
Yes.
And it was huge. It was Beyonce. It was the Queen.
I mean, some people don't even get to go to that, and it's
It
their
was
10th concert.
crazy. I mean, I have never been to a concert that big. I've seen Beyonce twice before.
Huge.
It was like 75,000 people or something
Blocks and
insane.
blocks of the city just taken up.
But I don't know if I'm a good mom for it. Because,
Why?
well, I started to question myself. She loves Beyonce. When Bae doesn't show up until 9 p.m., which is already past my daughter's
On a school night?
bedtime on
Yeah.
school night.
It's like over an hour before it's supposed to start, right? After it's supposed to start.
And we have been hyped already for 4 hours, right? So, like, it's starting to wane a little bit. I can see, like, it's like a sugar crash almost. Like, I can.
Fumes are-
She's wanting to. She's singing along, but she's like not fully there. She's not used to being up that late. You know, she's 9. And then it doesn't end. Well, we didn't even stay to the end. We had to leave early because she was just fading. It was 11 o'clock at night.
You
poor
walked
Nora.
out on a Beyonce concert?
We had to. And what was so
And
sad.
you kept your daughter up after 11?
Yeah,
on a
I
school
mean,
night?
we could hear Crazy in Love as we're walking out, and I'm like, no. I mean, there was part of me that it was like, well, let's just let her sleep and I'll carry her home.
True.
Yeah.
But she was begging me to leave.
Oh, so, at that
So we
point,
had to.
she's not having fun anymore.
But of course, I got her a concert shirt, right? A concert
yeah.
t-shirt.
Oh, nice merch.
Yeah, which my husband immediately told me was not appropriate
What do you mean?
because it has Beyonce's boobs.
It's a little, yeah.
It's
Oh
a
my
little
God.
like.
Nudity?
He's like, it's not nude.
Well, it looks good for Beyonce. Like, it's
Yeah.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
It's not
I'm
nude.
sorry.
But it doesn't look very good on like a 10-year-old
A
girl.
child wearing boobs on their shirt is not appropriate. I'm not even an adult and I know that.
Well, I didn't think it was a big deal. I'm like, you're a dude. That's why you're looking at him. Like, other fourth graders won't. He's like, she can't wear that to school.
Pretty sure the fourth graders will look at the
I think
boobies.
he's being a prude. So
I don't know. Text in. What do you guys think?
I don't know. I think it's okay.
I think
But-
you're a cool mom,
If you
though.
go to Beyonce,
Overall-
you have to show it off. You have to wear the shirt.
Thank you.
Overall,
Yes.
cool mom, though.
Like, you think that that's bad? You should have seen what she saw at the show, honey.
That's true. Real boobies.
Jose, what's been on your mind?
A couple of years ago, I made friends with a seagull, if you guys don't remember,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
named him Steven Seagal.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, and you would
Also
take
laugh at that.
videos
Yeah,
when you
yes.
would drive by it and stuff.
Thank you for remembering,
I totally
Brooke.
remember.
Steven Seagal was a big part of my life for
Yeah.
months.
Yeah.
And I posted on my socials. To this day, randomly, I'll get one person who asks about him. Like,
Yeah.
it's so funny. Okay, well, I have news. I've made a new bird friend.
Oh,
It's
God.
a crow, and I've already named him Joe Krogan.
Oh.
All right? It's great,
yeah.
right?
He's not liked by most women, I'll tell you that.
Okay, so I noticed this crow was landing on my balcony. Like, I was out on my balcony
Oh,
over
yeah.
the weekend, and it kept landing and, like, winking at me. Like,
Oh.
over and over.
Crows
like,
are super smart. You can train him. You can give him.
Yeah. I could
Prizes?
tell he was trying to communicate. So I had just ordered fish and chips.
Oh.
I don't really eat the fries because
Oh,
I
yeah.
watch my weight.
Yeah,
So
Joe Krogan.
I run inside and I'm like, dude, Joe Krogan probably wants a fry.
inside.
And so I run in, I
Okay.
shut the door so he doesn't follow me.
Yeah.
I come back out and he was waiting.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
fed him a
Food.
fry and he loved it.
I.
He was so happy.
Jose's-
Birds do like free food.
And it was amazing. And so now, since that was like a few days ago, every single day,
Yeah.
he's on my balcony. I can hear him on my roof with his little claws,
Yeah. Yeah.
like stepping around, so I know when he's around. And then he was almost, I thought he was doing it on purpose, but I think his beak hit the glass door like he was knocking.
Knocking, like-
yeah, like, hey, Jose.
French fries.
What up, bro?
great.
No, not French fries. He wants to hang out with me.
Yeah. I think he wants food.
No,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
the food. He
Yeah.
was there before the food.
I can't wait till he
Okay.
tells all his crow friends, and suddenly there's
Yeah.
20 crows sitting on Jose's balcony.
Well, that's what I'm saying is I don't think that it's about the food. He was hanging out for a while before, so I am looking forward to having a friendship. I'm not going to feed him every time, and I'm going to tell you guys in a couple weeks when I'm best friends with a crow.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll bring him into work.
Yeah.
You think the crazy cat ladies are strange
Yeah.
until
Yeah,
you
that-
meet
yeah.
weird bird guy.
Yeah. Weird bird
I
guy.
have made really good friends with two different birds.
That's your thing, apparently.
Wild birds, not even like a pair.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you're proud of yourself. Alexis, what's been on your mind?
So I went out the other night,
Shocked.
Got home, yeah, and it was a bit of a rough night, okay?
Okay.
I get back, I'm like eating some food before bed, and then I just knock out, okay?
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
I wake up frantic. I don't remember much, all right? I can't find my phone anywhere.
Not a good sign.
No.
One of those nights.
Yeah, but then I do find my phone in the bathroom next to the toilet, okay?
Okay.
And I look, it's all set up as if I puked, but there's no mess. I'm like,
Okay.
go me, okay?
smell.
Wow.
Go me.
Gross.
Nothing. Until I look in the mirror and I see that I am covered in it, actually.
No.
On my own clothes. Okay?
You missed the toilet.
Yeah,
Alexis,
then, no,
this
I
is
didn't miss
not
the
cute.
toilet. And it's in my bed.
Oh,
Okay.
you didn't even make it to the
No.
bathroom.
Oh.
All in my bed, everywhere. Disgusting, guys.
No.
So gross. And then my phone is starting to like beep, like ringing. I'm getting this alert. I'm like, what? I look, it's 10 a.m. And I realized I had scheduled my first ever virtual therapy session for 10 a.m. and she was FaceTiming me to talk.
Wait a minute.
Did you
What?
answer the call?
Yeah, I had to. I couldn't stand up my therapist.
Covered in puke?
Yeah, I mean, I tried to hold it like, my neck up.
Yeah.
So she couldn't see.
Why do you have important events every time you're like wildly hungover? You interviewed for this job the day after.
I
while
didn't
you
know
had a
I was going to
hangover.
get to that state.
Oh
Did the
my
therapist
gosh.
hang up and just say
No.
lost cause?
Mm-hmm.
Can't help.
She probably thought it, but no, she did ask, how my morning was going. And I tried to hide it. I was like, I didn't tell her what happened.
You weren't honest with the therapist about what's going on in your life?
That's the
No.
one person you
That's what you're
can
supposed to tell
With
them.
all your like night makeup still on,
Yeah.
I'm sure. And,
Well,
like-
I tried to. I did do it from my puke bed. Is where I sat to do this session. I didn't think I was supposed to tell her that. I didn't want her to judge me right away.
Well,
That's her job.
Yeah.
That's literally why you're paying her.
I don't know. She made a call. She was really eager to schedule my next session
I bet.
ASAP.
Yeah.
So
I bet.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
that's how that went.
All right.
Yeah.
It's only up from here, Alexis.
Yay.
Yeah. All right, Jeffrey, what's on your mind?
Well, guys, it's happening.
What?
My mom has started making guest appearances on people's podcasts.
No
What?
way.
Because
mean?
you know how literally everyone has a podcast now.
Yes.
So all of her old radio friends from the 70s are
Yes.
launching theirs,
Oh.
and she's going on them to be a guest.
Oh.
Got
To talk
it.
about like the good old days?
Yeah, 'cause
And-
she was on a huge show.
She was on the Dr. Demento show, but
Yes.
now she's going on and she's talking and singing parody songs live on their podcast.
She's
Wait,
in her prime.
She's your competition?
Well-
Are we competing against your mom?
Not
Kind of.
not really, but the experience has really boosted her ego. So much so, I mean that's great, but it's so much now. She's demanding that we put her on this show.
No way.
Yes! Jeffrey's mom's song of the week.
No.
You guys can do a duet.
I'm like, Mom, why do you want to come on here? And she's like, oh, I'll come on to one of your segments and I will say something so funny.
Oh.
Oh no.
And I don't think she realizes this, but my mom isn't really funny.
Yeah.
She's more like kooky, crazy, off the
She's-
wall. She'll say something
Yeah.
insane.
She's got energy.
Funny, not really. So I guess we can all get together and discuss after today's show if we want an elderly senior citizen who's related to me to come on with some politically charged humor that's borderline
I want
offensive to most people.
I did see a Facebook post of hers the other day that I was like, that's a little political.
It is very, very political and
Just
highly
Mom.
inappropriate. She wants us to get canceled. Do we let it happen? That's
I
the
don't know.
question.
Yes,
She
let's
just
do
sent
it.
me a news article last week about maybe a convenience store that got robbed in your old neighborhood or something.
Yep.
Oh.
Going off on that one for a while.
No comment attached to it, just a news article.
Yeah,
So-
I saw her talk about how all malls need 24-hour security with guns
Yeah.
because of so
Oh,
many
maybe that
robberies.
was related.
Yeah, I was
That's-
like, oh
that's
wow,
the
that's
one.
pretty extreme.
Yeah, so we have to decide, do we want that type of energy on this show?
Yes, we do.
I can do
Okay.
it once. I'm gonna go
I
with
need
one
one
time.
song.
time.
Okay.
Everyone
One
call
song.
in.
One
We'll see.
time.
That will be the last show we ever do. That's what's on our minds.
Oh
Text
my
in
God, it's so
78592.
funny, Jeff.
Tell us what's been on yours. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.